네, 할인 진짜 많이 없어졌어요. 경쟁업체가 많으면은 유저들한테는 좋은데 경쟁업체가 재수가 없어. 갑자기 기계들이 날뛰면서 사람들을 다 죽였는데 논리 모듈이 외부에서 점검업체가 오고 나서부터 좀 이상이 생겼다라고 얘기를 하네요. 외부 업체가 수작을 부려가지고 기계가 폭주한 건가? 올핑은 경쟁업체가 아니었다고. 그래요. 쓰는 사람들 입장에서는 선택지가 다양한 게 좋지. 근데 얄미워. 이거 왔던 데지? 여기 눌렀던 거? 사람이 있나봐. 여긴 뭐지? 여기 안 들어갔나 본데? 우주여행 시대 화장실 왜 이러냐고? 이거 저기 딱 앉는 순간 이렇게 징 하고 이렇게 다치지 않을까? 아니야, 안 다칠 것처럼 생겼어. 근데 여기가 되게 낙후된 동네라고 하긴 했어요. 못 사는 동네라고. 너 자꾸 똥픽 왜 편들어? 수상한데. No, just leave me alone. 또 내려가는 계단이 있고. No, just leave me alone. 이쪽에서 사람 소리가 들리나 보네. 경쟁업체 키워주기 하는 거야. 정말 이거 딱 봐도 안 좋아 보여. 잘 싸운다. 피가 안 나는데? 너네 지금 자강 부천하는 거니? 차단하니까 이쪽 길도 생기고 위에도 생기고. 아이고, 나는 이렇게 길 여러 갈래 있으면은 결정장애 생긴단 말이야. 어디부터 가야 될지 모르겠어. 뭐 헤드샷이라도 터졌니? 로봇인데? 선글라스 70% 할인한다고? 또 웃긴 추라이라고요? 안 먹어. 안 먹어. 아까 스포했잖아. 안 먹어.
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
내가 아까 들어왔던 길인 것 같은데. 이걸 핑계 댄다고? 맞잖아요. 아니긴. 아까 스포했잖아.
Last. I'm not sure what the ride is.
마지막 선택의 시간. 정치질 너무 무섭다고요? 아니 아까 얘기해놓고서 이제 와서 아닌 척하는 거 봐.
Once we do this, there's no going. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel.
에지워터는 안 된다고?
I'm sorry.
왜?
That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's
클래스를 안
Choice
하면
family.
할인이 필요
In
없잖냐고요?
Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but
뭐?
I think
같이
Mr. Thompson's
살아남는
got a point.
가족이라고? 웃기시네.
Unless those deserters come
그냥
back.
노동력이겠지.
Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really?
이렇게 얘기해야지. 얘네들도
wow.
호감도 같은 거 있나?
Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
일단 저장을 하자. 저장을 하고 회사는 좀 상태가 안 좋은 데 같아갖고 저는 그쪽 편을 들으려고 하거든요. 그 도망친 애들, 걔네들은 이미 자기들 생존하는 방법을 이미 다 터득을 한 상태야. 딱 둘 중에 하나만 선택할 수 있게끔 해놨어요. 연구소로 가자. 이산업을 싹 쳐내라고. 혁명 가자. 그래, 뭐 가족 같은 소리 하고 있어. 전형적인 가족 같은 회사. 여기 어디야? 여기 어디에요?
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be all right now they got
가동되는
power.
건 더
But
늘릴 수 없었냐고요?
what about the
네,
town?
안 되나 봐요, 그건.
All those people.
그 사람들 그냥 저기 도망친 애들 쪽으로 합류하라 그래. 걔들 생각보다 호의적이더만. 이제 회사가 날 주시한다고? 그건 좀 찍힌 거야.
You hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the Vale like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment.
이러면 원한
Said the
가질만
medicine would have
하지.
been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
뭐야 이거. 원하는 만큼 마을을 증오하세요. 그런다고 아들이 돌아오지 않을 테니까. 주인공 성격 왜 이렇게 못됐어?
Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go. Not as many as you'd think. We're not about to let the whole town join our flock. Just the ones willing to renounce their corporate loyalties and live the way nature
그래도
intended.
합류할 의사를 보이는
I am
애들은 다
curious.
합류시켜 주려나 봐.
Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's
근데
crawling
하긴
with
그래요. 저 마을 사람들
mechanicals, so it
보면은
stands
되게
to reason
회사에
you
많이
risked
세뇌가
your
돼 있는
life.
상태거든. 네 쪽이 좀 더 나아 보이더라고.
You're not quite like anyone else I've met. You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
이 사회를 물리치자. 간부들이 제일 문제야. 여기도 자판기 있는데. 여기 자판기 없나? 자판기 봤던 것 같은데. 은신시 데미지 보정도 있네. 이거는 그거구나. 논리 모듈 갖다 주는 거. 아닌데? 얘 나 바로 공격하는 거 아니야?
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters, plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
왜 그랬냐고요?
Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please, educate me.
너보단 걔네 말이 맞는 것 같아. 너네는 노예야.
Liberated? Edgewater is my home. The only home I've ever had. I put down roots here, gave decades of my life to this place. I never asked to be liberated. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got
이제 부품
guards
뜯으러 갈
posted
거면은
with
공격할 거래.
orders to fire on you.
근데 생각보다 되게 예의 바르잖아요? 바로 나 같으면은 여기서 바로 얼굴 보자마자 총질했다.
All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret.
협박하니까 바로 말
I'll
듣는
order
거.
my guards to stand down. Take what you came for and then leave us be.
내가 살려준 거 아니? 어?
Stand down, all of you. We're done here.
내가 니들 다 정리할 수 있었는데 봐준 거야. 여기 뭐 템 가져갈 게 없네.
Something you need?
풀탐이요? 모르겠네.
Is Reed hiding in there?
Mr. Thompson is aware of your concerns and remains committed to guiding Edgewater into prosperity.
Maybe Adelaide was right to leave.
Got my hands full at the moment. Make it quick, please.
난 이 동네 건 끝났어요. 문 닫았어. 뭐야, 나한테 장사 안 하겠다는 거야?
power's out in the whole town. Pipe down.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month.
Town's been dark a while now. Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
끝. 잠겨 있네. 이거 해킹 같은 거 하면은 뭐 챙길 수 있다 뭐 그러는데. 아, 그지 됐어. 너무 샀나봐. 이제 내 비행기 타고 튀자 이제. 야, 나 간다.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this fella.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh,
아우터월드요?
네,
저는 재밌어요.
thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Something you need?
얘는 계속 내 동료로 쫓아오나? 고소공포증. 민첩, 통찰, 기질이 떨어지는 대신에 특전 점수를 하나 얻습니다. 아니 저 지금 능력이 다 평균이어가지고 떨어지면 평균 이하예요. 안 돼요. 3인칭 안 돼요. 약탈자였던 것.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome! Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
같이 가자.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
아, 벌써 타고 계세요?
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room. By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today? Bakono, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the Philosophist perversion of Bakono's thoughts came more than a century after his death. I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous Philosophist scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakono. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
프랑스어 번역자가 딱 한 명밖에 없어?
The only one I'm aware of. I suppose we could always just ask random passers-by if they are fluent in it.
빈정거리면 잘 기억해놨다가 평가에 반영하겠다. 그래, 우리 지나다니면서 한 명씩 물어보자.
Can't believe my desperation has led me to you. Well, I just remembered there actually is a list like that. The Groundbreaker has access to it.